The school was supposed to be empty, but shadows slithered down the hallways, and someone or something was watching us. These aren't your usual fire drill stories. Today, the lockdowns went beyond drills. Every classroom turned into a trap, and terror gripped every student. A janitor vanished into the basement, while a stranger prowled the halls, eyes unseen in the dark. Screams echoed through the classrooms, and no one knew if anyone would escape the terror. A warning ignored ended with a gunshot that could have been fatal. Watch till the end. The last story will haunt you long after the lights go out. It was a normal Friday, 7th period in calculus. Everyone was restless, waiting for spring break, the hum of chatter filling the room. Our teacher, always laid back, decided to play a quick Sporkle quiz to pass the time. The dean's voice came through the loudspeaker, echoing down the hall. Panicked, frantic. "This is not a drill. Teachers, go into lockdown immediately." Goosebumps shot up my arms. Even our usually chill teacher looked shaken as he turned off the lights and ushered us into the farthest corner, shadows looming around us, the distant hum of alarms buzzing. Then came the screams. A man screaming down the hallway, rage in his voice, footsteps echoing off the lockers. 2 girls in class started crying. My heart raced. He pounded on lockers, screaming, "I'll kill all of you." And then he reached our classroom door. One of the girls screamed, "No!" The pounding grew louder. 10 minutes felt like an eternity. The dean's voice returned. Some mentally unstable person entered the building, assaulted the front desk. Staff weren't sure if he was armed. Later, a janitor found him sleeping in a storage closet, a .44 Magnum sticking out of his pocket. By the time police arrived, he was gone. Even now, I don't know if he was caught. I just hope he got help. It was early October, overcast and rainy. First lunch period had just started, and the campus was buzzing with kids, when 4 loud booms echoed across the grounds, rattling windows, the distant rumble of thunder mingling with the booms. At first, I thought it was thunder, but the screams started almost instantly. Campus security rushed in, shouting for everyone to get into the multi-purpose room. Lunch trays were abandoned. Kids piled inside, curiosity mixed with fear, the smell of spilled food in the air. The multi-purpose room was huge, back wall made of see-through glass, letting us glimpse the chaos outside. Distant shouts carried through the air. Security quickly covered it with curtains. Adults were stationed at every exit. Everyone was on edge. My friend Eric couldn't help but ask what was going on. He came back pale, whispering, "There's a mentally unstable man barricaded in front of his house, across from school, screaming threats. He's threatening to commit suicide, and the cops are outside." The worst part, he was watching the kids, eyes piercing the windows, the wind rattling the blinds. Rumors spread quickly. He was a registered sex offender. Everyone huddled together, hearts pounding. We were trapped inside, not knowing what he might do. An hour later, the lockdown ended. Students were escorted back to class one by one. Later, my friend Brandy revealed something chilling. Last Halloween, I saw the same man at his window, cutting his arm and writing in his own blood, "Don't come here or I'll kill you." We realized then, this wasn't just a random scare. This man was dangerous, unstable. We were lucky to stay safe. I'm 22, fresh out of college, and I landed a job at my old high school as a computer intern. The basement was messy, chaotic, but my little office was a tiny luxury. Air conditioning, flat-screen TV, 3 big desks. The hum of the AC filled the basement. I felt safe, but something felt off. One afternoon, while I was eating my lunch, my phone buzzed. It was the front office. The school was on lockdown. Someone armed had entered the building. I turned off the lights. My computer screen went dark. The office had no door, just a big opening. The basement exit didn't lock. The creak of distant footsteps made my heart race. Minutes passed. Suddenly, footsteps creaked down the basement stairs. Someone was coming. I dove under my desk, barely breathing, my chest pounding. A hand grabbed my arm, pulling me up. A man, red plaid shirt, jeans, reddish-black cap. He whispered, "It's okay, I'm just hiding too." I checked my phone. A text from my co-worker, Dave. "Dude, this is crazy. Some guy just shot Mr. Buckley. He's wearing red. Don't go upstairs." Suddenly, a gunshot echoed through the basement, ricocheted off metal. My legs froze, heart pounding in my ears. Thank God it missed. Police arrived, blocking all exits. The intruder was caught the second he tried to leave. Miraculously, Mr. Buckley survived. No one knows why the man targeted him, but I'll never forget that echoing gunshot in the basement.